In today's video, we're pulling transmotion on this thing. Oh, first of all, gonna empty out the oil, I guess. Might as well, because as soon as we get that drive shaft out and the transmission is tipping all over, I'm about to drop it on myself and oil just splashes in my right in the face, then yeah, that's not gonna be fun. So, transmission mount, then loosen the cross member, get a jack in there, loosen the shifter, bolts and bell housing. And then it should be down on the ground, I don't know. Guess this is also gonna be the first video in the new shop, so you know, we'll make it work. We don't got too much lighting and stuff right now. Luckily there's some sunshine and we got these like overhead window light thingies, so gonna deal with that right now. Literally only have this lamp right now. That's it in the entire barn here, so we'll make it work. So the next thing we got down here are U-joints, and you just gotta smack them a little bit, then they get off pretty easy. Usually, hopefully, I don't know. Watch me round one off. There you go, guys. Drive shaft is out and about. So here's something I actually noticed. If you guys remember one of the clips from the last video where I was driving the truck, you can hear this like weird metallic rattle kind of thing, right? I actually thought it was maybe related to the transmission or something, but it's not. Look what I found. This one over here. It is loose like a goose. Yeah, I didn't get to film that, but it is finally out. I can now take out the shifter, so that's great. It was real difficult. On YouTube, people showed it like, yeah, you just have to take your 2 fingers and press down on this cup and turn, and then it's out. I don't know if I got 2 springs in this or whatever, but I had to use my full body weight and 2 vice grips and all kinds of stuff. I also had to pull down the old AC unit here to get leverage inside there. But we got it. Yeah, that's all it is, but it's pretty hard to get out. To cry. So we definitely got some play in the input shaft. Clutch slipping, that's a whole nother thing. We're gonna look into that in another day. Right now, I also hear and feel a bearing, but so here's one thing I can tell you. All the needle bearings that are in the input shaft has a flat spot on 2 sides. As you probably can see, there's this really good flat spot on it right there. And right there, right? So that is pretty much on all of the needle bearings. And 2 things I can only think about right now that should have caused this is pilot bearing gets worn out. Then the input shaft starts to wobble around, which maybe can lay pressure on the needle bearings. Needle bearings lock up for a bit or a moment, or I don't know, builds heat, locks up, grinds itself around, makes flat spot. Removing clutch bolts are always fun. Oh man, I gotta turn the engine. Hey, yo, can someone crank over the engine? Ah, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Yep. So the last clip you guys saw, we took out the transmission, looked at the transmission and all that, and now we got new parts. So first of all, I got right here, quick paint job on the drive shaft and a new drive shaft support bearing. So that spins real damn nice now. So what we're gonna do is we got new needle bearings and also input shaft bearing for the transmission, which are right here, needle bearing. and also input shaft bearing, plus the case or whatever right there. Then we got a new transmission mount. which you're first gonna install, of course, when we mount the transmission. Change out the bearings in the transmission right there, which is pretty easy. You just pull out the old input shaft housing or whatever there, and then of course I'm gonna try to shim it up again with the gaskets, because that's how you shim up like the input plate or whatever. And I'm gonna try to do it with the gaskets I already have, because I didn't have time or patience to wait on a new gasket set. So there you go, drive shaft's done. Just gonna put that back together again. Slide the other end over here on. That's rebuilt, if you ask me. The next problem, flywheel. As you can see, we got some good heat marks and scuffs and stuff, and it's probably not completely flat I could imagine, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this somewhere so they can machine it down, fresh service and all that, so we can break it probably in with the new cam. It's not a cam, idiot, it's a clutch. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna end the video here, because I'm not gonna be able to do more progress here on the video, because I'm gonna take this to somewhere to get it done, and I'm also gonna take the input shaft out to my work so I can get it done also with a press, you know, with the bearings and stuff. So can't really film anymore. Might throw in the clip maybe of the press stuff, but yeah. Next video, we're probably gonna throw this in again, transmission, new clutch, flywheel and stuff like that, the drive shaft, and hopefully it's gonna work. So we can go out and clutch kick and one wheel peel this thing, I guess. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another one.